Good early morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Matt, Fireman Adventures Unplugged. Happy Daytona 500 Sunday, everybody. I am here at the park before the race gets started because I have a little project I wanted to show you all. I learned about this from a coworker a couple weeks ago. Even with the extensive research I've done into the Disney parks and all the really cool features they have, I didn't even know about this. And if you can't tell, I am here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It is a jungle out there, they say. So I thought I would come out here and I will show you this secret. It's probably one of the neatest secrets in all four of the Disney World parks. It talks about, or it's a description of how the Tree of Life came to be. And it's really neat. It's very hidden. If you're watching this and you know about this, please let me know in the comments below, because again, I've done a lot of research, reading on the parks. I never knew about this, and it's hard to find. It's a very, very like hidden piece of detail that you got to look for. But what we're going to do is we're going to head over toward the Tree of Life, and I'll show you this really cool, intricate detail. Again, this park is Joe Rohde's masterpiece. No elements, no attention to detail was left out here. This park is outside of Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea, stateside. Probably one of the best and most beautiful of the Disney parks, hands down. So we're going to walk towards the Tree of Life, and I'm going to show you this really cool hidden detail. And I brought my other camera with me because you have to be able to zoom in to see this. And while the zoom on the Osmo Pocket 3 is good, I need a stronger zoom. So I brought my old faithful G7X Mark II with me. But we're going to go check this out. Let's go get our rear ends in gear on this Daytona 500 Sunday, and let's go check this out as we make our way into Animal Kingdom. Tree of Life, straight ahead. That's where we're heading. As we approach the Tree of Life, you can see all of the animals that are carved into the tree here.
We've actually partnered up with an
so we're going to actually go over to the left. We're going that way. So you head towards the Tree of Life, turn left.
And hopes that their offspring can hopefully become part of a new generation of wild macaques.
And you're going to head this way, not to Pandora, but you're going to keep following the walkway around to the right here. If you go left, you'll head to Pandora. You're going too far. You got to stay on the inside lane. Right here, head to the right. I would arguably say it's busier this weekend, President's Day weekend, than it was at Christmas, hands down. We're going to continue past the Otter Grotto. And there is a ton of tour groups here. That's also adding to the crowdedness. And straight ahead is the Starbucks store. If you hit that, you've gone too far. What you're looking for is this piece right here that normally never has anybody in front of it, but it's the Tree of Life Garden Trail marker, right where this young lady's standing. So you want to find that, and then look across and look to your right, and you'll see this bridge. You want to cross the bridge. And what we're looking for here is this little alcove straight ahead. This is where we're heading to, and then straight ahead this way you can see the Tree of Life. Over 300 animals carved on this tree, and it stretches all the way out even to out here. It's incredible. So when you head into this little alcove, you're going to want to look. You're going to see a piece of what would be wood. It's got a bunch of holes chewed in it. Looks to be by ants. Now, what's really neat about this, if you look through these holes, they are actually hollowed out, and you can see right through them. There's one. There's another one. There's three. And there's four. And then there's, I think, there's one more down here. But the one you need is this one, the biggest one right here. And I'll show you all in a minute what this looks at. I'm going to get the G7X now so I can zoom in, and I'll show you exactly what we're looking at. This points directly at the whole reason the Tree of Life came to be. So the story we're looking at here is how the Tree of Life came to be, okay? When you read about this, the Tree of Life has a story. And in Imagineer lore, this tree sprouted from a single seed planted by a tiny ant with the hope that it would one day grow to provide shelter and refuge for all animals, big and small. The ant's wish came true, and as the tree grew, its shade attracted many different types of animals to the water's edge. As the animals drank, their reflections from the water bounced back onto the tree, magically imprinting their likeness there. If you peer into the right knothole, right where we're standing, you might just find that very special ant immortalized in this creation today. So the story of the tiny ant that created the Tree of Life, which is right at 137 feet tall, has over 300 animal carvings, is truly a work of art. You have to see this thing. And we're gonna look through that knothole. We're gonna find our little ant. All right, here we are on the G7X Mark II. And this area where I was standing, I've walked past this countless times on this Tree of Life trail here, going that way, just looking over to this side, going, oh, nice little like alcove for shade, a little cave area. No, it hides the secret to how the Tree of Life came about. So again, just as before, you got all these knotholes here, but only one holds the secret, and it's this one right here. It's this one right here. So if you look down, you got to kind of get down low. You got to get the angle just right. Let's see if we can zoom in here. And right there's our little ant friend. As we're peering through the little knothole, he's right there in the tree. How cool is that, huh? Sorry it's shaking, it's hard to hold this still. And then as we back out of here, we'll zoom out and you can see how this hole looks directly at him, and only him. It's amazing, all the other animals are blocked out. How cool is that, huh? I mean, you could sit here for hours and just stare at this tree. I mean, this is a work of art, straight up. And what's interesting about this structure is it's an upside down oil rig. There's photos and videos. You got to look for them, but they are around, and you can actually see, I think it was a helicopter flying over Magic Kingdom with the parts to the tree, the oil rig pieces. And basically this tree represents a baobab tree, which in theory looks like an upside down tree. So back on the DJI, you know, it's amazing when you see that. You know, how many millions of people have walked through here and right by that have no idea that's there, and say that's what, you know, I know I give Disney a lot of shit a lot of times, but it's that attention to detail that drew me into Disney in the first place. And so that's what makes the parks so extra special, is the attention to detail, the hidden details, the thing that, you know, the things that if you're an avid park goer like myself, that it brings you back over and over and over again, and it makes it exciting every time, because no visit is the same. There's always new things to find. And that's the perfect example. Our little ant buddy right over there. Let's see if I can zoom in on him from here with this. Yeah. It's not as good. I mean, the zoom is decent, but that is the one thing I'm glad I held on to my G7X for, is it's got a pretty amazing zoom on it. So for projects like this, it's perfect to work with both cameras. All right, so we're going to continue our walk on the Tree of Life Trail, and then we'll wrap this up. But you can see all of the animals embedded in here. This is one of my favorite spots for summer, right here. You can stand right in this area, cool off real nicely. That's one of my other projects I have coming up for this summer, is we're going to go to all of the theme parks, well, mostly Universal and Disney World, going to show you the best places to stand. One, to get away from the crowds, but two, to cool off. And then this line over straight ahead is the line where you take for It's Tough to Be a Bug. And we're going to have to do that a few more times because that is closing next month. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that one. Again, Animal Kingdom, with all the closures and that coming up, they're going to have about 4 attractions available for about 2.5 years. So just keep that in mind if you're planning on visiting here. It's a great park to walk around and see things, but if you're attraction minded, you might want to consider doing a park hopper on your Animal Kingdom day. Straight ahead is Doug and Russell doing their meet and greets. I love that one. And here we are, back to where we started. It's a beautiful trail, and there's actually a lot more to that trail. I just went on part of it. There's a whole inner working of trails over there, which I also put that down on the list of things to do. Once we get out of this President's Day weekend, the crowds simmer down just a little bit, I'll go take you all on a tour of all of the amazing trails around Animal Kingdom. Welcome back home, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that quick trip out to Animal Kingdom. That was, it's really neat to go see some of those in-depth details that they have. I honestly think of all of the theme parks, outside of what at once was the biggest hidden Mickey in the world, which used to be Hollywood Studios, it's pretty much gone now. There's only a little bit of remnants of that left. But you used to be able to see it on the pavement and from above. But this detail, like how the Tree of Life came to be with the story of the ant, is really cool. And the fact that you can look through that knothole and see just the ant on the tree is just, I mean, that's next level Imagineering. They have that hole drilled absolutely perfect, so it looks at just the ant and nothing else. You can look at all of the other knotholes, you don't see anything, but that one goes right to the ant. Pretty spectacular. So when you go to Animal Kingdom next, head on to the Tree of Life trail there and look for that little grotto area, that little alcove, cave, whatever you want to call it, and look for the section of wood there that looks like it's got knotholes chewed out of it by ants. And look through those holes and you'll see the one that look for the biggest hole there. You'll see the one that points directly at the ant, which is how the Tree of Life came to be. Hope you all enjoyed that. I got lots more to come. I've been working on a lot more research and trying to find the really, really neat, intricate details like that at the Disney parks. So see you next time. Have a great day. Enjoy the race, everybody. I'll be working on that too as we get through the day. So with that, it's been the truth. It's been actual, and I hope that it was mighty Animal Kingdom. Ants created the Tree of Life satisfactual. I'll see ya.